After 9 days in isolation, the crew had started to lose their minds. Fortunately, Fancy Night rejuvenated our spirits and made us feel like human beings again.
We all needed to bond together for the sake of the mission itself.
It unites everyone because to go there, it's not a solo project. You have to do it with the whole world.
We're in this together. We are one space force under one hab.
Together, we were learning to adapt. Isolation wasn't going away. The difficulties of space life weren't going away. But we were tolerating a new normal.
We managed to get a kind of status quo, and this is part of the challenges of the very long-term mission.
That attitude is extremely important, the happy team spirit sort of thing. If we would be able to keep that up to some degree for 500 days, and that would be a very successful mission.
We're working towards a 500-day round trip to Mars, so can't exactly be patting ourselves on the back just yet. But maintaining a healthy crew dynamic and open dialogue is absolutely essential to thriving in an isolated environment. And we'd done that. Now we could focus on our work. You know, freaky space caves.
Had a really good cave outing.
Here I am, in a lava tube. We're taking some samples. Just another day at the office.
As analog astronauts, this is exactly what we need to do on any mission to Moon, Mars, Io, Alderaan.
We hit pay dirt.
Big fresh batch today.
We caught our second wind, and with just a few days remaining, it was time to plan an audacious final exploration. Satellite maps showed a promising new lava tube. Only catch, it was farther away from base than any area we'd traveled yet.
As far west as we could pioneer, across many different lava flows. Incredibly challenging 90-minute hike.
This would be our hardest expedition, but the difficult journey had amazing payoff. Each step we took brought us further and further to the outer limits. It was like nothing we had seen with our own eyes. Maybe all the exertion had us feeling a little loony again, but as far as we were concerned, we were on a different planet.
I really felt like I was there, on the moon.
It was fitting that this was the spot to discover our biggest lava tube yet. With a cave of this size, we wouldn't just be searching for microbes. We were looking for our new home. What we'd hoped to scout is a large underground area protected from meteorites, radiation, and dust storms. It was a steep drop-off from every angle, so we'd need to start by digging our way through smaller cracks and tunnels.
This is the most moony place.
I would not recommend this experience to anyone claustrophobic or with hesitations bumping up on extraterrestrials in a dark underground tunnel. As the non-scientist red shirt on the crew, I took it upon myself to go first. It was pitch black, other than the flashlight on my helmet, and there was an eerie feeling that this was turning into a scene from Aliens, where our captain, Michaela, was definitely Ripley, and I was definitely expendable. But I pushed on, and courage was rewarded.
Gosh. There's just like this massive hole down your way.
We found a huge system of tunnels, tall enough for a person to pass through, and spacious enough for a crew to set up an underground base.
I'm afraid the train's gonna come through.
This naturally forming tunnel is perhaps the best preview on Earth of what foundational shelter will look like when humans first arrive on the Moon or Mars.
Man, that's crazy. I mean, if I was a moonling...
This final mission had not disappointed. The cave was our most impressive discovery, and we had a lot to share with our colleagues back at Mission Control. But at some point, we had lost our way. And as we struggled to find the exit, we also realized we'd been out here for over 2 hours. In fake space, our oxygen supplies were starting to run real low. And in real life, we were exhausted. We needed to get back to the hab. I was totally dehydrated and legitimately did not know if I could make it back. the sharp terrain biting back at my feet with each step. I wanted to pass out. I wanted to just be home, drinking a beer, cold beer, eating actual food. You know, Earth things.
I don't know if I'm gonna make this one. Sun's weighing down. Earth is cracking beneath me. This is the grand finale, the longest march. Furthest, hardest. And I'm feeling it. But the things we do for science.
My mind splintered into a pure fantasy of what I missed most. I could feel an ocean breeze, smell the salt of the Pacific, hearing children playing in the sand, and most gloriously deep breaths of fresh air, rays of vitamin D healing my aching body. A return to Earth's sensations would be so good.
Gotta get back to it.
This moment reminded us the self-reliance required to survive space. In a medical emergency, you and your crew are just gonna have to figure it out with what you have. Luckily, no major injuries to report, but I definitely got my steps in that day.